And we have to go through this a lot again. Sorry about this. Yep, it's all fiction. Yes, I know. So here we are. It's time. In honor of it being spooky month, Corpse Party Blood Drive will be a game we're gonna stream this Halloween season. I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Probably a bit of a content warning. It's going to be graphic violence, so, you know, just a heads up, guys. Should probably add a warning, shouldn't I? Oh no, the text is so big! Why is it so big? So annoying. Couldn't even decide where to put it. What the heck? Fixed. Okay. Well, that certainly helps. Okay. Alright. Now you get to see my awful English. Oh, I could just have put Violet Warring. Why am I trying to be all fancy with my words? Also, why is the window so big? Let's shrink it. Okay. Okay, with that done, let's get started. Welcome to the stream, guys. Well, welcome back to the stream. Let's go. New chapter. Chapter 0. Setting the scenario. A faint light. Well, this is a great start. Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. Scary, scary. Ah. Horror. It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. Alright, so this is a post game. This is post the original, so it's a sequel sort of thing. I'd been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me out from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. The two of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital, where I was restored to stable condition. The Grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed. Ah yes, Heavenly Host Elementary. Yeah, that's a pretty messed up game, that one. I would have played the first one, but like I said, I only had it on Vita. So, yeah, that was a shame. Just let me, just put an outline on it, shall we? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. There you go. You can see that better now. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're doing the curse again. Why would they do that?
これでいいの？おかしいな。都市伝説掲示板の噂では、これをやった直後に地震が起きて、神隠しに遭う危険ありって書いてあったのに。
Boy, this the audio for this is really weird in my headphones.
ちょっと、そんなのに付け合わせてたの？
Yeah, I'm sort of hearing it in either ear.
ひどい。ごめんごめん。これでみんな離れ離れにならずに済むよ。
Will you though?
幸子を失ったあの空間からは幸せの幸子さんの効力も消え。
Oh right, so the horror is over, so there's nothing bad happening again.
迷い込んだ聖者を閉じ込めて残酷に命を奪う呪いの学校を消滅させられたのは良かったけれど。
Whoever this is sounds like Noir from Hyperdimension Neptunia.
私たちは友達と先生の命とその生きた証存在までもが奪われてしまった。
Oof. Yeah. I never actually finished the first game, so, you know, this is actually a bit of new stuff for me. And now it's spoiled who died in that game. I don't know if I'd ever play it again, though. That's the problem.
聖子はいたんだよ。どうしてみんな分かってくれないの？そんな子いないのよ。さあ、薬を飲みなさい。
Oof. Ooh, so basically they're treated as if they're insane. That's oof.
ナオミ飲みなさい。飲むの。
Yeah, stop being a bitch.
いや、私はおかしくない。おかしくなんかないんだから。
生き残った私たちにとってこの2ヶ月は地獄のように。
I'm not surprised. They're most important people, and people don't even remember they existed anymore.
誰か助けて。委員長、しっかりして。
Whoa. This is weird. What's happening?
絶対死なせないから。
But they're already dead. You already... I guess you want to keep them in your heart so they'll never truly die, right?
私は軽はずみに手を出したオカルト儀式のせいで出血多量の大怪我をして何週間も入院を余儀なくされてしまった。
Yes. She could say she did pay the ultimate price for her curiosity into the occult.
昨日退院してから初めて登校した如月学園。校門前で私は校舎を見つめて身をすくめた。この門をくぐれば鈴本さんや結衣先生たちのいない現実をいやおうなく思い知らされるから。
That's pretty grim, isn't it? And very sad.
篠崎
But at least not everyone died, though. They might remember. The survivors, that is.
この世界で心の底から分かり合えるのはこの5人だけ。存在の消えた4人のことは共有できるから。
Yeah. And to include the teacher in that, she must have been a mighty fine teacher.
おかえり。退院おめでとう。
The 3D models are a bit weird, man. She's inappropriate. Inappropriate. Oh right, okay. I can move now.
Oh, Shinozaki! やっと出てきたか。
岸沼くん。
See, these portraits are really nice. The ones they have to use in the Steam version are really poor, so I didn't really want to play that game. I didn't want to play the Steam version. Maybe I could have bought it on Switch. Maybe we'll go back to it in a future Halloween streaming period. We'll see.
おかえり、委員長。
中島さん。
So to think the class rep, the one responsible for keeping her friends out of trouble, was the one who ultimately cost the lives of her friends. Pretty sad.
お姉ちゃん、大丈夫ですか？
ありがとうゆかちゃん。大丈夫よ。
At least the little sister survived.
篠崎、おかえり。
うん。ありがとう。
Alright then, I guess we're walking through the school gates now.
この時、私はまだ知らなかった。
Oh dear, what didn't she
現人
know?
症のあった多重閉鎖空間どころではない。現実のこの世界に。
幸せのサーチ。
Alright, these are the students who are performing the ritual.
みんなおまじない好きだよね。またなんか新しいの仕入れなきゃ。ママ、今日は早番だといいな。お腹空いちゃった。
I wonder about your mother. Or even about you.
ママ。
I don't think that's your mama, kid. Is there something written on her door? Oh, a fake out, was it? Whoa! What the heck? Oh shit. Wow.
呪いは拡大しつつあったことに。
Oh gosh. Not just in the school, but outside the school. My goodness. This is why you don't carelessly mess with the occult, guys.
変死事件がまた起こりました。死亡した中学生の佐久間凛さんは背骨が折れた状態で発見されており、
It's broken spine. Wow. Yeah, for some reason my monitor just stopped detecting the computer screen. I don't know if that affected the stream at all. If it did, I apologize, but hopefully for you guys it didn't, and it's all working correctly.
まったく転んだ拍子に落ちていた刃物でああも大怪我するなんて、一体何をしていたの、あゆみ。
Oh, that's the story they went with, eh?
日の絵みたいにまた幽霊がどうのとかオカルトまがいなことをしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
I don't think she'd ever dabble in that again.
ほっといてよ。
Oof.
もういつものこととはいえ、日の絵もどこへ行っているのやら。うちの娘たちは親に心配ばかりかけて。
If only you could understand what your daughter's going through. Well, she has a much bigger room compared to that NPC, didn't she? Ow! Don't break your fist over it, jeez. Yeah, her sister was one of the victims of Heavenly Host, wasn't she?
忌まわしい記憶。
I take it she was decapitated if that's all they're showing. A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoe's mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of her head around the edges of the blades that were rapidly slicing her flesh. They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations through her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. I grabbed onto Hinoe's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety. But Hinoe used what little strength she had left to push me back.
あゆみちゃん、生きるのよ。お姉ちゃんはいつもあなたの心の中にいますよ。
I could distinctly hear these words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. It was short-lived, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed, with cracks and fissures, and a massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. That is a horrible way to go. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly.
ダメ、委員長、逃げるのよ。離してよ。離して。失われたみんなの存在を取り戻すため、篠崎幸子と天神症の呪い、その根源を追う私と中島さんの前に。
Alright, so this happened afterwards.
取り壊され、この世に存在しないはずの篠崎義恵と幸子の成果が現れた。その地下にあった古代の本、ブック・オブ・シャドウズで 黒魔術を試した私は。
Do they not realize how badly black magic can go wrong? They really should have seen this coming.
夢かうつつかもわからない恐ろしい事態に襲われて瀕死の重傷を負ってしまったのだ。どうしてあの場所が分かったのかは知れないけれど、飛び込んできたお姉ちゃんが私をかばって。
Oh, jeez.
結局私は何もできず、ただ犠牲を増やしただけだった。
Oh, don't commit suicide. What? Stop!
死んじゃえばよかったのに。私なんか、みんな私の犠牲者じゃない。私なんか
The weight of guilt must be almost crushing her.
いいぞ、死ね。死ね。死ね。
Who the hell is that?
なんだよ、やめるなよ。そのまま死ねよ。
Who are you, mysterious boy? With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there in my room without explanation.
死んでくやつが俺の名前なんて興味ねえだろ。嘘ばっかだな、お前の反応。
Well, death is scary. It takes a lot of courage to be able to face death head on. What would be the point of what would your sister's death be for, EmE, if you just ended it yourself right here?
それが嘘だろって言ってんだよ。
Indeed she is.
本心はどこだ、クソ女。殺したいんじゃなくて助けたいんだろ。苦しんでるてめえをよ。
Hitting a bit too close to home, isn't he?
八つ当たりしてねえで動けや、甘ったれ。
He's got a bit of a foul mouth on him, that's for sure.
誰も助けちゃくれねえぞ。
誰よ。何なのよ。何しに来たのよ。
Yeah, it's a good job you didn't kill yourself then, isn't it? Then you'd never have your answers.
誰でもねえさ。
Oh, you're definitely somebody. You look way too sus.
嘘ついたまま本当に終わっちまっちゃつまんねえぞ。
Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously plopped a piece of 10-yen gum into it. The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, then finally took his leave by jumping out the window. Come on, EmE, you have to get it together, girl. All I could do was stand there and sob.
確か篠崎の家はこっちだったよな。
Well, it's awfully good of a friend to come and check on her. There's no way she could still be fine after knowing she caused all this death.
Huh? 変わった格好のやつだな。
He clearly is more deeply involved than we can ever hope to realize.
天神賞も崩壊し消え去った今、罪滅ぼしに私に何ができるのだろう。
That's something you're gonna have to learn on your own.
はい、お疲れ様。
サトシ。お前今日弁当だよな。屋上で食おうぜ。
Alright, cool.
ま
Lunch
あ
break.
そうだな。今日は天気も良さそうだし、行くか。そうすごい空だな。雲が全然ない。
I know, right? That's a very clear blue sky, alright?
秋晴れだな。
この辺で食べよう。
I mean, autumn sun is pretty nice. Providing you get it, which we have been getting around here lately, at least.
しかしなんか妙に軽いな弁当箱。
Someone's stolen your lunch. I wonder who it could be.
よしき、今日はなんだ？
時間あったから揚げ物にした。
相変わらず何でも作れるなお前は。俺んちは昨日の残り物とかだよ多分。
What's wrong with leftovers?
いいじゃねえかよ、この幸せもんが。
Yeah, man. Leftovers are great. Well, not always, but you know, sometimes they can be.
そうなのか？
What the heck? For bread or something? Is that his little sister?
母さん。
His mom? What? No wonder it was so light, eh? Oof. Rip Satoshi.
あら、こんなところでご飯なの？今日は晴れてるし、一層美味しく食べられそうね。
If only.
確か庭クオン先生。
Oh my god, it's another hot MILF teacher. Nice.
だっけ？
I guess she's their new teacher after what happened to the deceased Miss Yui, which is very sad. This was our class's teaching assistant, Miss Kuon Niwa, age 24, because that's important. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. Until that last part, I've sounded like Blue Eyes White Dragon to me.
クラスメートの話によると、俺たちが天神小学校から戻ったあの日から、ちょうど半年前にこの学校に赴任してきた先生らしいが、俺たちにその記憶はない。
Well, I guess they have to make up for the potential space-time continuum issues that 4 people suddenly vanishing from the face of the Earth would cause.
俺たちのいた世界では、ゆい先生という別の先生がその立ち位置だったんだ。
Yeah, man.
だからこのクオン先生には悪いけど、天神小学校から生還した俺たちはみんな、この事実に違和感を感じていた。
Makes sense to me.
サトシ君、ご飯がないの？何が食べたい？好きな食べ物は？
カツ丼？
Sounds pretty fancy to me. Where's she going? She's not going to the cafeteria to get it, is she? I think she's getting your lunch, dude.
からかわれたんだよ。
I don't think that's the case at all. Guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, we should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot left at this point. Oh crap, you're right! Yush. Wait right here, I'll be back. Hold the run button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out of it completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover whenever you're not sprinting, however, so be sure to slow down every now and again. True, you don't want to end up dying pointlessly now, do you? Hey, if you don't get a move on, they'll be out of bread for sure. Okay. I didn't make it. Unlucky, dude.
仕方ねえな。俺のエビフライ一本やるよ。うれ。
Wow, a whole shrimp. How very generous. My eyes shone upon meeting those of the magnificent golden fried shrimp.
本当か？悪いな。
Uh-oh. What the heck, man? What the heck is this? Oh my god, it's done it again.
持田聡様ですね。
I think I need to check out my HDMI cable. It's I probably need to get a new one if it's gonna keep doing this to me.
俺？はい、そうですけど。
お食事をお持ちいたしました。
Thank you, I guess. The man in black handed over a liqueur box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg, picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal down to the last detail. Miss Kuon is definitely very suspicious. Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by this new contender. Wow. That's pretty crazy.
何者なんだ、あの先生。
Yes, she is definitely not right. Oh look, another mysterious character enters the fray. And she is very cute. My goodness.
委員長。
The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind.
大丈夫？委員長。
She asked this as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backward. She was trying to comfort me. But she had dark circles around her eyes too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another, from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty smile.
ごめんね。もうこれ以上迷惑かけないから。
Unfortunately, misfortune tends to roll downhill and gather more and more moss. If that analogy makes any sense.
迷惑ってどういうこと？
She's trying to be considerate, but you know. I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom.
委員長。
今出て行ったの篠崎か？
Wow, you did.
ナオミ、どうしたんだ？
委員長、なんだか思い詰めてるみたい。私たちでフォローしてあげた方がいいかも。
Yeah, she definitely does need it. She seems to be mentally unstable at this point.
お前もだよ、ナオミ。無理していないか？
Well, people were killed. Her friend was killed right in front of her, so yeah, it's only natural that she take it hard as well.
大丈夫。辛いのは私だけじゃないし、私一人甘えてられないもの。
Indeed.
委員長、変な気起こさなきゃいいけど。
Surely that bandaged hand should show you that she is mentally unstable. Yes, my ring fit alarm. I really need to deal with that. Now that I've got time off work, I might spend some time with Ring Fit again. Hopefully work off some of this belly fat. Just a little bit, mind, but you know. As I walked, I thought back to my time in the hospital. I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me.
はじめまして。あら、そっくりですね。お姉ちゃんと。
Oh my, one of her sister's friends, I take it?
あなた。私は山村未来。あなたのお姉ちゃん、日野江と共にウィッカ・インスティテュートという精霊崇拝組合に所属しているものです。
Oh god, that's why she helped and why she ultimately saved her sister, I take it.
お姉ちゃんの。はい。これはお見舞いです。
As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her face.
ご両親は今いらっしゃらない？お買い物に行っています。
They've got to look after the one daughter that they still have with them.
そう。お父さんもお母さんもまだ知らないのですよね。日の絵の死を。
Yeah, they did say, now your sister's gone missing. I mean, yeah. It makes sense now that I think about it with this new information.
彼女が命を落としたあの日、あなたを追って旧篠崎家跡地へ向かう前に、日の絵は私に最後の連絡をくれていました。
Wow, almost as if she knew she was going to die.
姉ちゃんがきっと自分の運命を理解して、そして受け入れていたのね。精霊は人の死期を教えてくれるの。
Wow.
その分できる精一杯の行動と覚悟が持てる。彼女は立派だったわ。
She sure sounds like it, doesn't she? Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them. I feel so bad for her. She suffered so much. I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position as best I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me.
あゆみちゃん、日の絵の意志を伝えるわ。
Oh?
黒の本、ブック・オブ・シャドウズを取り戻しなさい。代々篠崎家が守り続けてきた門外不出の禁忌の書よ。
Why, though?
あの本が心ない者の手に渡れば、この世は混乱の淵に落とされてしまう。
Do you think that's what that boy's after?
私たち WI は精霊と心を通わせる、自然の意志にただ沿おうとする白魔女の組合。
I mean, I never would have thought there would be an association like this in the Corpse Party universe. But then, if spirits do exist like they clearly do, then I guess it would make sense that there would be a association.
ご両親の反対を押し切って篠崎家から飛び出した日の絵は、今さら関わるのをためらっていたのだけれど、近年その存在を感じるようになってずっと気にしていたの。私とウィッカの仲間で調べたけれど、篠崎よしえと幸子の屋敷跡地にはなかったわ。
So does that mean somebody already has the book then?
更地だったはずのあの場所に焼け焦げた家の梁や瓦礫が現れていて驚いたけれど、あの場所からは消えても感じるの。存在はまだ残っている、この世のどこかに。
Boy, oh boy. Yamamura looked directly into my eyes.
この町にあなたや篠崎よしえと同じ篠崎家の血筋の方が住んでいたのは知っているかしら？
Really? Yamamura pulled a notepad from her pocket and carefully wrote her name and address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me. Makina Shinozaki. I knew that name. It was on the family tree.
マキナ。覚えている名前だわ。ヨシエの家の地下室にあった篠崎の家系図。ヨシエの上に並んでいた彼女の母の妹。おばにあたる人。
そのマキナさんの家に行けば何か黒の本を取り戻すための手がかりが残されているかもしれない。
Okay, so maybe this will be our first bit of gameplay.
私たちは霊に対する感受性が強すぎて部屋に入ることもできなかったわ。
What is up with this HDMI cable? Or maybe it's just my computer going to sleep. I don't know why though. It's so annoying.
何が起こるかわからないけれど日の絵の意志を継ぐ強さがあるのなら頑張ってみなさい。
And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room.
お姉ちゃんの意志。
Well, it looks like you've got to do it now. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. And how would she know this?
ご苦労様。
Of course, she's an agent.
これでいいのね。
お前らが息をしているだけでこっちは虫唾が走るんだ。殺さないでやるからさっさと消え失せろ。
Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. As if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall.
ったく、世の中アホばっか。
As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious.
篠崎日の絵。簡単に死にやがって。くっそ使えない。
Don't you talk bad about my sister. Don't you talk bad about her. She was so brave. It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building. I couldn't involve Mochida and the others in this. They'd been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess, so it was only right that I be the one to make amends, alone.
ここね。下連着南団地。
Here we go, the first bit of actual gameplay.
ずいぶんボロボロ。
Because there's a candle. In the first game, candles were an indicator of you were in a story segment.
これは何かの事情で取り壊されないまま放置されているのね。管理されているのかしら。
I highly doubt that, to be honest. There's the save candle. Whenever you see a candle on the map, you can examine it to restore your HP and save your game. Wow, there's a HP system in this game. Interesting. Okay. Let's go. In addition to most of the name tags being missing from the mailboxes, the ones that remain are encrusted with dirt and decay and are only barely legible. Some, in fact, are just plain rotted out entirely, or the slots for them are rusted over. They look like props from a horror movie.
ここにはマキナさんの家はないか。別の塔を見てみよう。
Okay, let's do this. Makina's apartment doesn't seem to be in this block. I should look elsewhere. Oh, really? Then where do I go? Oh, this way. I hate invisible walls, though.
これってやっぱり不法侵入だよね。
I don't know if it's trespassing if it's a building that no one looks after or owns.
気が引けるのと不安で落ち着かないや。急に扉が開いて「こら!」って怒鳴られたらびっくりして死んじゃうかも。
Don't jinx it. Well, if they are, you better hide. Yeah, great hiding spot. When a person gets truly startled, she's unable to move due to the combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitely the only one here.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure it isn't just your imagination. Whoa. I thought that mailbox looked a bit weird. The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. The bottom layer of this stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown. It may have just been from years of settling debris, but if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark. I slowly unwrapped the tissue, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I noticed the inside of the mailbox itself, which was stained deep crimson. It looked a whole lot like blood. Of course there's blood. I'd unwrapped enough to see by then what was inside the tissue paper too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. Well, that's certainly terrifying. That's it. Calm your heart rate. On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I'd discovered the gruesome find was the name scribbled on in permanent marker. Shinozaki. Now, why would she have a dead bird in her mail locker? Well, I guess I'm going to her apartment building now. Oh my god! Did those pictures suddenly... Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh shit. It's like she's hearing the memories of the people who once lived in this apartment block. Yeah, you probably are, to be fair. Yes, surely you brought a flashlight if you're going to a abandoned building, right? Persistent use of your flashlight will eventually kill its battery. If this happens, you'll need to find a new battery and use it, or you'll be left in the dark. Oh god. 401, Shinozaki. Yeah, thanks for telling us that. Yeah, why wouldn't you go to the bathroom? Well, at least we know. Can we go into this one? The door is rusted shut. It won't open. Damn, these corridor-like games. The door is shut tight. Let's not do anything right now. Let's quickly look around first, shall we? How do I turn on my flashlight anyway? There you go. Alright, let's knock this time. Sumimasen. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Press and get only produces clicks. Guess there's no power. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go and find a power source? Guess we've got no choice then, do we? Okay, I can't go there. But then a save is also important too. Oh right, there's a wire, no wonder. So what, am I meant to... I can't go anywhere else though. I can't imagine there being a power box anywhere. Yeah, there were faces in here. Yeah, this is definitely a spiritual area. Alright, oh, we can open it. Of course we can open it. I took a deep breath, mentally prepared myself for what I was about to attempt, and grabbed the steel doorknob. Of course! Well, it's a horror game. Jump scares are all part of the fun, right? Oh god, that is so that's so creepy. What the hell? 0424 44 444. That's not a real number. The number disappeared from the screen, as if the call had never been placed. Spooky, scary. Come on, Amy, you just gotta go. Just do it. Just open that door. Huh? But I didn't open it. For God's sake. It's weird. I think I have to... It's weird. It's like using my capture card seems to make the computer sleep. I don't know why. It makes my monitor turn off. If it's an aunt, maybe. I don't know. If you need to leave in a hurry, you're going to want those shoes on, right? Wow, okay. It's an abandoned building, but sure. Keep your etiquette. No. That's not good. I don't like that. Most certainly was. I don't like this. Yeah, just pretend you're Shinozaki. Oh, what does she have this time? Okay.
2008年11月10日午後7時48分篠崎真希奈の家捜索開始
Audio logs. Okay. That way you can prove things happened. That's it, Ayumi. Keep it together, girl.
私は大丈夫。頑張れる。あの学校とあの家をくぐってきた。
Alright, here we go then. Let's, which door? Looks like a bathroom door. Oh, there's a candle there. It's a Japanese-style toilet. It's a very strange style toilet, isn't it? Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, it seems to be a modern and fully functioning non-septic model without any foul smell.
水は出るのかな。大きな音で水が流れ出しても怖いな。
I really need to go, but I really shouldn't.
なんでこんなにおしっこしたいんだろう。体調のせい。
What the hell is wrong with you indeed? Go before you go somewhere scary. We'll hold it though, because I don't want to use it. Not without saving, of
ここで
course.
するのはやっぱり我慢しよう。電気も来てないんだもの。水だってきっと止められてるよ。
True. You'd hate to be left with no way to clean up afterwards. Something tells me that would lead to a bad end as well.
山村さんの話だと篠崎真希菜はすでに亡くなっているってことだけど。
I imagine she would be, yeah.
生活用品とか当時のままみたい。
Now that is very unusual.
篠崎真希菜が亡くなった後、誰もここに入らなかったのかしら。
You wouldn't have thought so. Not with the peeling wallpaper and all that stuff.
やっぱり怖いよ。
You've been through this sort of thing before, though. You got through it before. You can do it again, Ayumi. I believe in you. On the tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The names written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki.
やはり篠崎真希菜の家で間違いないようね。
Well, that much is certain, yes. Magnet. That's not normal. What about the sink? In the corner formed by the wall, the refrigerator and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't really any signs of food anywhere, however. Maybe Makina didn't eat much. What's in the fridge? There was a photo hanging from the freezer door. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to be of a forest thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse.
私は大丈夫。私は大丈夫。
That looks like a reference to the suicide forest.
やっぱり帰りたい。怖いよ。
And I think anyone would be scared in this situation, especially knowing spirits actually exist and they can be vengeful and angry.
手がかりって言ったって。見当もつかないけど、マキナさんの遺品をできるだけ持ち帰ってみよう。
Okay. How about her prescriptions? Apparently not, okay. Next room. Ah. Items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in shelves and such as well, so be sure to examine everything very carefully. Turn on the light. Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, that's certainly not scary. I could see myself in the mirror. I looked worried. There's something lying on the table. my god, that sound effect, man. That's not disconcerting at all. But there's some spare batteries at least. But I'm still gonna conserve my batteries anyway. What did you find, Ayumi? It was a small white box made out of paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand, with room to spare. Doesn't look that way in the models, but hey. It was light as a feather, too. Let's open the box. Not another bird! Not another one! Jesus! What was with this chicken dead birds? Seriously. It's like she was collecting them or something. That is really weird and creepy. Pull it together, Ayumi. Angry, vengeful spirits don't take kindly to apologies, though, do they? We learned that in the first game. I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a little prayer for the poor animal. I then left the box where it lay and got back to my feet. There's nothing else of note on the shelves. Where was the light again? There you go. There you go. I should check the shelves over there, here first. Which ones? I don't see any. I've already checked the shelves though. The drawers seem to contain only insurance documents as well as an official name stamp. Well, it doesn't hurt to look at least. Oh, there you go. Gold! The top photograph of the stack depicted a young woman with a hairstyle decidedly not of the modern era. It's the most likely explanation. The next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing mostly just more of the same, until... Makina, Raki, and Yoshie in Yokohama. Oh. Okay, that's all. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, there's a red box. That does not fill me with confidence. In the middle of the room, a twin-size futon was neatly laid out. Its top cover was convexed, just as it would if someone were sleeping beneath it. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like, almost unmistakably. And right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides and bright red like a Shinto torii gate. Which would have been a lot more interesting if I weren't still scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under that cover this whole time. Definitely disconcerting. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to turn the light off now. But there could be another dead bird in it. She needs to pee. Why on earth not? What the heck is that? Fire! Fire! What on earth is happening? It's a spirit! Oh, it must be the ghost of her. It was a silhouette of a human being, all black save for two perfectly round cutouts positioned halfway up the head, glinting with an unearthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure, except in those eyes. But those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human. Run away! Run away! Ah! Oh shit! As if in response to my worst fears, I suddenly caught a sight of a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. Oh my god, it's you! Or is it her sister? Hesitantly taking a close look, it was actually me, reflected in the mirror. But not just me, there was a black shadow behind me, and it was coming closer. Just run, you idiot! I panicked and whirled around, and my light immediately went out. Don't die now, Ayumi of all times, please! I was completely shrouded in darkness, as if whatever I'd seen had fully enveloped me. I'd stepped on something soft and squishy. Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what it may have been, but my de facto conclusion was, I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. Damn right you do. She gonna die! Feeling around along the glass door's surface, I finally found what seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, only to realize that I couldn't, because... I didn't have to ask though. I could feel it and see it. My right hand was being clasped shut by the tiny, ghostly hands of a white-hued child. I shook my arm violently, and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open. I had to get out of there. That was paramount. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. Oh god. What the hell is that? She's not going to be sick, is she? I fell back, completely sick to my stomach. My heart was pounding so hard and so fast, I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Oh shit! As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end. Well, that's a relief.
Shirotaki! Oi! Shikkari shiro!
Damn this monitor. Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body onto the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away, and I was immediately met with the worried gazes of Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima. Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes. I was so relieved, so very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well.
篠崎、なんでお前一人でこんなことしてんだよ。
Well, she was considerate of you guys.
私がやらなきゃいけないことだから。
何？
Yes. Why?
岸沼。サトシ。
ヨシキに任せよ
う。What? Okay.
私が始まりだから。
始まりって何のだよ。
The cause of all the death around her.
全部私が悪いの。私のせいでみんないなくなって。お姉ちゃんはね。
I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess, and my voice came out hoarse and in short bursts.
悪いって何が？
私が幸せの幸子さんなんておまじない持ってきたせいだよ。全部私が悪いんだから。
まさかお前一人で全部の責任を背負い込んでんじゃないだろうな。
They all had to do the ritual. Anything that happened is shared responsibility.
なあ、俺たちは仲間だろ、篠崎。
I sheepishly nodded my head, then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze.
じゃあよ、頼れよ。一人で突っ走んなよ。
You can't do everything alone.
いいか、今ここではっきりさせといてやる。あんなもの絶対にお前のせいなんかじゃねえんだよ。
岸沼君。
The friends you have left, they're all such good friends.
お前は悪くない。だからそんな風に自分を責めんなよ。
岸沼君。
Because if you die doing this on your own, then they're also going to feel guilty making you feel responsible, aren't they?
少なくともここにいるみんなそう思ってるだろう。
ああ、ヨシキの言う通りだ。
そうだよ委員長。もう一人で抱え込まないで。
Indeed you shouldn't.
私みんなをもう巻き込みたくないから、自分でなんとかしなきゃって。でも怖くて。私やっぱり何もできなかった。
Exactly. This is something way too big for you to do on your own.
ったくバカだな。お前はよく頑張ったよ。いいからもっと俺たちを頼れ。
We're gonna do this together as the team we are.
バカってひどい。
Well, you are being a bit dense, aren't you, Ayumi?
いや、だからよ。
ありがとう。
No. I didn't entirely believe them. It was a fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone in the Sachiko Ever After ritual. But I appreciated their words nonetheless.
こうなってしまった以上、残された俺たちはみんなでこの現実を受け止めていくしかないんだ。
Indeed it is.
受け入れるんじゃなくな。
ああ、少しでも良くしていくためにできることをする。
気持ちはみんな一緒だよ、委員長。
Oh, she struggled all this time, and now she knows she doesn't have to do this alone anymore. She must be so relieved.
あなたは何もできなかったなんてことはないわよ。
Hold on a second, who is this? I didn't recognize the voice at all, and was a little perturbed that no one else seemed startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before, wearing an unusual outfit.
篠崎あゆみちゃんね。無事でよかったわ。
Really? Who could this lady be?
あなたは。
篠崎、お前がヤバいところに向かってるって、この場所を俺たちに教えてくれたのはこの人なんだ。
Oh?
丹羽愛子さんだ。
Aiko Niwa, huh?
ごめんなさいね。いろいろと調べさせてもらったわ。私は情報や霊能関係に詳しいの。
Okay.
篠崎ひのえさんの妹さんなら、そうね、さえのきなほちゃんの友達といえばわかるかしら。え、なほさんの？お姉ちゃんのことも知ってるの？ええ、あなたのお姉さんひのえさんはこちらの世界では有名人だったわ。
へえ。
あゆみちゃん、その右手開かないの？
Apparently not. My right hand had been clasped shut this whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't.
はい。
見せてみろ。
Kishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open. That's the one she was stabbing, wasn't it? Maybe she's severed some nerves in there, which makes it difficult to move.
無理に開ける必要はないわ。きっと時期が来たら自然に開く。その時を待ちなさい。
Okay. You seem to know awful lot about this, Miss Aiko.
あら？これは？
Is that the red box? She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were.
気になる箱ね。これも開かない。なるほどね。
Aiko was mesmerized by the unopening box. She seemed desperate to understand what force kept it sealed, almost giddy at the unspoken prospect of what it could mean.
ものすごい霊力。これはすごいわ。今晩預かっていいかしら。うちに戻れば開けられるかもしれない。
Well, if you believe you can, be my guest. I mean, what uses it to Ayumi if she can't open it? I had the feeling this was less a request than it was a statement. She would never have taken no for an answer. Yep, I think so.
今日はもう遅いから詳しい話は明日させてもらうわね。放課後会いに行くわ。
Okay. That night, after I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand. I put every bit of strength and energy I had into it. So it's actually her uninjured hand she can't open. Is that what it is?
指が開いた。
Well done, she did it. Whoa, she had something the whole time. What I found inside my heretofore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Very small baby teeth, 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result.
どうしてなんで私の手の中に子供の歯が
That is very bizarre, isn't it? To be continued. EVP entries for Hinoe Shinozaki have been unlocked. New Encyclopedia Obscura entries have been unlocked. Damn you. WI Kisaragi Academy, Yoshiki Kishinuma, Grimoire Sachiko Ever After, Yui Shishido, Ayumi Shinozaki, Seiko Shinohara, Shimorian Juku South Apartments, Mayu Suzumoto, Naomi Nakashima, Satoshi Mochida, Yuka Mochida, Sakutaro Morishige, Takamine Yanagihori, Yoshizaku Yanagihori, Hajime Yamazuka, Mirai Yamamura, Ryo Yoshizaki, Candle. A lot of encyclopedia entries there. Yes. Let's save. So that's it for the first stream of Corpse Party Blood Drive. We shall continue this more next week. Probably at the start of the week, because I have the week off. Although I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on my birthday. But if we are going to play it, it'll definitely be some point next week. So, with that said, everybody, I'd like to thank you very much for watching tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow for more Tales of Arise and something else. I'll see you then. Take care. Have a good night.